Back again with market cipher, what's happening with Bitcoin. And in today's video, like I always do, we're dealing with what's happening with Bitcoin and trying to track the direction using a very momentum waves and our money flow as our reference scripts or reference oscillator. Um, if you're new to this channel, my name is Sony Pasori, and a former server moderator and also a consultant for the trading script called Market Cipher. Market Cipher is owned by a guy called CryptoFace, popular guy on YouTube, and the goal is to help people all over the world understand how the script works. And they do have an academy as well, where you can book an appointment with one of these audited veteran traders um, who can assist you with your trading and learn your trading strategy. So this is basically a way of getting to know more about market cipher. And today's video I'm talking about what's happening with Bitcoin. And one of the most important things we have to know is to understand direction. And direction means price response to the very direction of the oscillators that we are using. So in other words, the influential oscillators more or less becomes your most important reference oscillator, right? So my influential oscillators are momentum, which is a force, and liquid, which is money. So the normal, thing we know is when money enters an asset, the price of the asset goes up, and when money leaves, the price of the asset goes down. So what if we have two most influential oscillators? The price goes up. So today's video, let's track the very direction of our momentum wave. I'm seeing the momentum wave has crossed the oversold territories. This is the oversold territories, the oversold line. That's the negative 60 line, negative 60 line, negative 60 line, and this is positive 60 line. Sorry, this is a positive 60 line. So once momentum crosses this line, it means the price of the asset has been oversold. So right now we are expecting an uptrend. Well, I swear that momentum will go up like this. Well, let's see how it happens. But I'm also tracking the very direction of liquid. So I'm expecting liquid to also stay in the positive territory. Sorry. So if money doesn't stay in the positive and comes into the negative, well, then the longing should be, let's say, if you see your momentum also heading towards the positive, that's probably a good long. But if money is coming down, momentum needs to show signs of an uptrend before you enter a long. Other than that, you probably wait. And so the question most people ask is, Bitcoin is 19,000. Is it over? Or no, Bitcoin correct itself. It's part of every asset. Every asset corrects itself in every market. And if you're on the 60,000, that was the all-time high. At some point, we came down 19,000. That's a correction. So once you've been corrected, it means we move on. Bitcoin has been corrected more than 8 times. So it's a normal market cycle. If Bitcoin didn't have any fundamental value, it would have been corrected once. That's why most of these experimental blockchains get corrected once, and after that you don't see any action from them because there is no fundamental value. Bitcoin has a fundamental value. People hold it, and as a result of that, it helps. So as a normal demand and supply, people are selling their Bitcoin in bearish times, and people are buying more in bullish times. But the question is, how do you track the direction? That's the question. How do you know? And do you base your assertions based or your financial decisions based on what people are saying, or rumors and hearsays? Rumors and hearsays are not really a financial advice. You have to have a script that gives you insight, and the script that I'll recommend is Market Cipher. Market Cipher is the script that gives you insight into liquidity and momentum and helps simplify your trading. So continue with this series. So the momentum is probably, if our momentum heads towards a positive territory, that's a good long, and if our liquid stays in the positive territory, that's a good long. So well, I'm not really expecting a huge spike. There's still, I'm not seeing signs of a bullish uptrend. Let's go back and let me track Let me track how bullish the market can be. This is a typical bearish moment. You see how money dumped. You could feel that the liquid has literally left the assets. It dumped heavily. See the dump? It's like a big curve dump like this. And let's see how price responded to it. You see how price fell hugely. It fell hugely because there was a big dump. Started dumping from the side. Started dumping from the side. You see the dump? So it's around 20 30,000 to 18,000. That's a big dump. And let's see bullish moments and how the market also responds to bullish moments. So we've been bearish for a while, very bearish. You see how the market can also be bullish. And when I say bullish, I mean an uptrend based on the very direction of momentum and money flow. So let's see, we're bullish here, bullish. You see price move from, let's say, 38,000 to 48,000. So we've been bearish for a while, which is a good sign. It means it's the best time to accumulate. And there's also one of the most predictable times people leave cryptos like Bitcoin is a scam, I lost money, yada yada yada, because you joined the time people were selling. That's the mistake you made, and you base your entries or your financial decisions based on what people are saying. Well, what people are saying is not enough. What is your script saying? Well, my market Cipher, which is my script, is telling me there's an uptrend. Not necessarily an uptrend which is going to change the price in a day or two, but I'm saying there's an uptrend coming, which is obviously the direction of momentum and my money flow, which influences the very direction of my price. So I am looking forward to it, and I'm expecting an uptrend based on what the script is saying. But what about you who don't have a script? How do you get to know that the market is going up, or how do you know get the market is going down? So there's a question that you need to ask yourself, that am I just gambling, am I just speculating? Because if you're speculating, Bitcoin is also speculative and it's volatile. So it's like you end up being gambling. Yeah, it's just like a guesswork, and you don't have to be guessing in trading. We don't guess with money. You understand? When it comes to investment and all these things, we have people who have learned money, who have studied money, and they understand patterns, and they understand cycles. So you outsourcing your risks to somebody else that you assume is better than you, well, you have to live according to the very repercussions of your actions. Because if you think someone is better than you and the person screws up, well, you can't blame the person. You gave the person that money to do it for you. So I think most people have to educate themselves when it comes to trading, investments, and all these stuff that requires money. The technology is sound, the technology is resilient, and the very fact that you lost money in Bitcoin, it shouldn't be an indictment on the technology. You understand? You lost money in the currency side of a technology, not necessarily a technology. You understand? It's like saying AT&T. If AT&T had a mobile service that include ability to send money from your number to another number, and you mistakenly send it to a different number, it's like saying I mistakenly send money to a different number. So AT&T company is distant. No, it's not a bad company. It's a good company. So understand the basics first before you enter into crypto. Is a good thing once you know what you're doing. But if you don't know much, you need somebody to help you out. Read on your own, watch people, listen to. There's so many videos out there that you can literally learn for yourself. And I think crypto should be learned by individuals and understand it for yourself. And if you have somebody you're following, try to know more about what the person is doing. And yep. So basically, this is some advice I have for people who are into trading, trying to understand Bitcoin, technology, cryptocurrencies, blockchain. Is a good thing. Web 3.0 is a good thing. But again, it comes with you understanding what you're doing. And so until then, have a nice time, people.